BTS is what happens. This is what actually goes on. People don't realise.
Yeah.
You can tilt the screen if you want as well, just so you can keep there.
Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. You would before was better. There you go.
Tell us when. Ready? But mate, to be fair, what a place to be even come to do any kind of exercise. You're on Talamanca Beach. Best beach in Ibiza. And we're doing it. So, if you can see where we are, we're in Ibiza. Why we're in Ibiza? We've had the opportunity to come and do an amazing podcast tomorrow. So we've took a flight from Newcastle to come and do it. Now, for anybody who watches the Content PT or any of my kind of stuff that I've done over the last few years, I'm a big believer in manifestation. Now, I've been pestering this fella to come on my podcast. And a few weeks ago, I flew out to Ibiza with my other half. And I went to Ocean Beach and I asked Wayne Lineker himself if he was more than happy to come and jump on the podcast. Obviously, I'd been pestering him and he agreed to do it. So he said, pick a date and I'm good to do it. He's a man of his word. I thought, let's make it happen, manifestation and all that. So came to Ibiza just for this opportunity. We've also got a few jobs booked in Content PT as well. But I just thought I'd vlog this because, to be fair, vlogging's not something I do and I don't ever have the fortune of having a wonderful cameraman with us. So while I've got the opportunity to do it, I just thought I want to look back on this when I'm older. And for anybody watching as well, like, things can happen just from a thought. When I started the podcast, when I started the Content Cast, what I wanted to do was create a podcast that I was going to be proud of and have conversations that can inspire some people watching. It doesn't have to be everybody, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But for the podcast that I've did so far, I've had some unbelievable feedback and I don't want to mess around when it comes to guests. I only want to bring you the best. He's got a close that's just going to be there tomorrow. I'm absolutely buzzing for this one. So stay tuned to the content as always. Keep watching the Content PT. Check the high profile clientele I've got on the roster because of manifestation and believing that you can get these jobs, you really can. So stay tuned as always. The podcast's coming tomorrow. Behind the scenes are going to be coming on this vlog. Bosh! So we're in the Old Town, we're in the square in the Old Town, Dog Villa. If you ever come to Ibiza, you've got to try this place. It's called Pizza Forno Antico. Unbelievable. What do you have? The calzone? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a calzone and I had the Diablo, I think it was called. Unbelievable. Spicy hot dog, but very nice. And the reason why I've got the camera out again is just because I was reflecting there, we're having a conversation off camera about obviously everything that's going on right now, the opportunity, obviously doing the podcast tomorrow in Ibiza has been like a phenomenal opportunity which I've just had to grab with both hands. And I just think that if you're listening or watching this, right, like if you're in a normal job or you're in a job that you're absolutely sick of, you know that you've got a fire in your stomach, you want to do something different, like you can do that stuff. And I know that sounds a bit wishy-washy, a bit cheesy, a bit cliche, but like for me, like no one could have told me I would be in Ibiza being paid to sit and have pizza and do this for a job. But the reason why it's hard to be in this position, or it's because the job isn't something you can apply for. The job is something that you have to create yourself. Or again, I talked about earlier on in the vlog, like to manifest, and like I'm big on that. Me, like if you want to, whether you want to be a barber, a tattooist, a drummer in a band, you want to travel the world vlogging, you want to make money on YouTube. All these things can be done and are getting done more and more and more. There's people out there now who are literally traveling. I mean, it's been getting done for years, to be fair, but there's people who are just like traveling different. They come to places like Ibiza in the Old Town, they're going to Madrid, they're going to Italy, they're going wherever they are around the world. They're making a shitload of money doing it. It's providing value, that's the biggest thing, and I think that's one of the biggest take homes that I've kind of realised over the last year. I don't know, I'd probably say 3 or 4 years now, certainly with the Content PT business. Like if you can provide value to someone, there's always going to be an exchange of money somewhere along the way. I can't remember who said it, but there was a thing said, my man Paul Mott actually said this, and he said money goes where attention flows, or money flows where attention goes. Something like that, paraphrasing there, so don't quote us on that, but basically if you can provide value to someone, the money will come to you. So don't focus on the money, focus on providing value, whether that's entertainment, it's a talent, you're providing a service, you're eating pizza, you're making pizza, whatever it is, and you can document it. But anyway, I'll stop waffling on loud as shit. And I just want this, like, it's basically for anybody who's watching this video. I might not even use this clip, but I want to record it anyway because you can live a life where you can create your own job, travel the world, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter anything, you can actually make it happen. So stay tuned anyway, we've got more exciting stuff coming from the vlog.
Started filming yesterday, tried to film a bit of a vlog, and I thought it was a good idea for you guys. Again, I just want to bring you behind the scenes and bring you sort of into my world, everything I do. We do loads of cool shit with all the types of clients that I work with the Content PT business. And the podcast is something that's, again, it's complementing the brand. And it's becoming a brand now which is absolutely phenomenal. It's been 5 years I've been going with the Content PT business. Obviously I've been filming for 14, but 5 years in this new business. And we've got some really, really exciting people. But today, we flew over to Ibiza last night to do something big today. And again, I'm not going to reveal exactly what it is. You've got to just stay tuned to the vlog. But I just thought while we're here, catching sunrise, we've got the drones out. Why not come down, sort of take you around? I mean, show them around. Mike, show them around. It just looks phenomenal. I mean, the camera probably doesn't do it justice. But yeah, we've got a really big day ahead. I think it's time now though to get a nice coffee. There's a lovely place over there called Cappuccino. We may go there if we've got time. If not, we're going to just go and get some breakfast, get sorted, get showered, and then go and hit the big job today. But stay tuned. How's it going? All good?
Yeah. Play with pause better than.
Tell us when. Ready? Right, people, so we're finally here. We're at Old Beach, the venue itself. Obviously this place gets rammed in a couple hours time. I'm looking at my watch, there's no watch there, but in a couple hours time, you're not even going to be able to see the floor. It's going to be that busy. But we're about to meet up with the man himself, Wayne Lineker, and we're going to do the podcast for the Content Cast. This episode is going to be something else. It's been a long time in the making. The day's finally here. So let's go inside and do it.
Wayne, I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show, mate. Honestly,
no, it's a pleasure.
You've made the whole trip come to Ibiza. I literally flew in just for this, so I do want to thank you, mate. It's,
you can thank by buying a vodka Red Bull.
What's your favourite drink?
I normally have my first drink of the day. Normally is a vodka Red Bull, and then I'll have a glass of wine at lunch.